Hey everybody, Joseph with Eureka Business Scoop, and today we're going to talk about 3 mistakes that a lot of people do when they look at a new market. The first mistake is they focus on a single key matrix like job growth or unemployment rate or population growth, right? The story of a market goes beyond just one single key point, and there's always opportunities to fall into a trap when one key point shows a false positive. Like, for example, if you're looking at unemployment rates, only at unemployment rates, and it going down, it sounds like a great thing. Unemployment rates going down, there's a lot of jobs in the city. Not necessarily. If there's a strong correlation to a decline in population in that city, that basically means that there's no more employees in town and everybody that is left is employed. So never get hung up on one key metric or another. Try to step up to a bird's eye view and take a look at the market in whole and what's in there. So mistake number 1, only focusing on one key metric. So what kind of benchmarks you need to look at? Unemployment rates, job growth, population growth, age of demographics, who are the employees in town, what are the leading industries? Is it a one-horse town, one big employer and everybody's working for them? Is it one industry? Is there a military base or not? There's a lot of other factors that you want to look at. Universities, hospitals, really great things to look at and try to understand the market and what's going on in the job growth over there. Mistake number 2 that everybody's doing is focusing on anything but job growth. Here's the thing, if you're planning to buy a B or C class apartment building, those residents do not have a lot of financial bandwidth. What it means is if they're in a market where if something happens and they lose their job and there is no other jobs to be found, they're in trouble. If they can find another job within a week or 2, they are seriously at a risk of not being able to pay the rent. So job growth, where the jobs are, how far are they, is there transportation, can they get to their job easily, and so on. Super critical. Also, if you're buying a C-class apartment building, having a place that has a ton of high-end, high-tech job that pays $200,000 plus is not going to help you, because that's not the kind of clientele that's going to come to a C-class apartment building. So pay attention to who is your audience, who is your clientele for that building, and what kind of jobs can they find. So mistake number 2, not finding the jobs. Mistake number 3 that a lot of the people do out there when they look for a market is not looking for the narrative, the story, the big theme in the city. And what I like to do is I like to find the local news stations, whether it's CBS, NBC, Fox, whatever the local stations are, and drill down to their websites and look for what were the most viewed articles and videos on the website. And a lot of the time, the top 10, you'll find the local sports team and the local schools and stuff like that. But go beyond that and take a look at, are the theme of the city is about poverty, retailers closing down shops, factories closing, unemployment lines, hunger, or is it about growth? Is it about new shopping centers? Is it about new development? Is it new employers coming to town? More jobs? Actually, labor shortage is a great thing to have in the market. So that's really the kind of thing that you got to figure out, what is the story of that market. Because if you're going to bring investors into the deal, you got to be able to tell them why you chose that market. You got to tell them the narrative, the story about the city, and why you got excited about that market. So to sum it up, 3 main mistakes a lot of people do when they choose a market. 1 is focus on one single index. 2 is not looking for the jobs and where are they? Are they there, and are they the right kind of jobs for your clientele? And 3, not looking for the big theme and the story of the city. My name is Joseph Gozlan. I'm with Eureka Business Group. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see other videos about other subjects that relate to multifamily, please leave your comments below, and I'll do my best to get a new video for you guys out there as soon as possible about it. Thank you, and you can find us on our website at ebgtexas.com.